Everyone, and welcome to our presentation of Embracing Unity, a journey of intercultural understanding. Your presenters are Molly McClarty, Natalie Lawson, Noah Carlson, and myself, Beth Baring. We'll be talking through our process, the story, and reflection questions, as well as a few references we found to be informational. Let's begin.
The process for us was surprisingly easy. One of our group members had an idea, a story of what happened to her on the job. None of us could come up with anything better, so we took a quick vote and we all agreed hers was the story we would run with. We divvied up tasks and got to work.
In a world where diversity is celebrated and inclusivity is paramount, Joseph, a passionate representative of Unity International, sought to foster an educational partnership with Andrea, the CEO of an organization focused on supporting underserved and BIPOC business communities. However, Joseph's initial inquiry was met with skepticism as Andrea and her team questioned the authenticity of Unity International's intentions. They were concerned that Joseph's background as an advantaged individual might hinder his understanding of the challenges faced by underserved populations. This two-person interaction delves into their intercultural communication and understanding journey as they navigate through misperceptions and build a bridge of trust and collaboration.
Joseph contacted Andrea expressing his organization's eagerness to collaborate on educational programs. He believed that Unity International and Andrea's organization could complement each other's strengths, creating a more inclusive and supportive environment for undeserved communities. However, Andrea couldn't help but feel weary about Joseph's motivations. She wondered if Unity International was merely seeking to tick the diversity box without genuinely understanding the struggles faced by the communities they aim to serve. When Andrea received the inquiry, she took the time to review the Unity International's website and social media presence as well. She noticed a lack of diversity representation and felt that the absence of holidays like Martin Luther King Jr. Day, as well as Juneteenth and Indigenous Peoples Day, to name a few on their calendar, reinforced her concerns. The absence of these essential elements raised questions in Andrea's mind about Unity International's commitment to inclusivity.
The two decided to hold a meeting to discuss their concerns openly. Aware of the potential misperceptions, Joseph approached the conversation with empathy and a willingness to listen. Despite her apprehensions, Andrea also decided to approach the discussion with an open mind. As they sat down, Joseph began by acknowledging the concerns raised by Andrea. He explained that Unity International's intentions were genuine and they had a lot to learn about improving the diversity representation. He expressed that they were committed to not just checking a box, but genuinely making a positive impact. Andrea shared her perspective, highlighting the importance of authentic inclusivity, especially when working with underserved communities. She emphasized that representation matters and that Unity International needed to demonstrate its commitment to diversity in its actions, not just its words.
During the conversation, Joseph and Andrea engaged in active listening, paying close attention to each other's concerns and experiences. Joseph understood that, as an advantaged individual, he could not fully comprehend the challenges faced by underserved communities. He acknowledged the need for more diverse perspectives within Unity International and committed to taking immediate action to improve its website, social media, and organizational culture. Andrea appreciated Joseph's sincerity and recognized that Unity International's willingness to acknowledge its shortcomings was a significant step forward. She emphasized that inclusivity was an ongoing journey and that Unity International's willingness to learn and grow spoke volumes about its authenticity.
Joseph shared Unity International's genuine commitment to supporting underserved communities through various initiatives as they continued their conversation. He highlighted their dedication to cultivating a diverse workforce and creating an inclusive environment for everyone, including their partner organizations.
The journey of intercultural understanding between Joseph and Andrea from Unity International highlights the importance of empathy, active listening, and a genuine commitment to inclusivity. Initially met with skepticism, Joseph's authenticity and willingness to learn helped bridge that gap of misperceptions. On the other hand, Andrea demonstrated the significance of open communication and holding organizations accountable for their actions. By the end of their conversation, Joseph and Andrea had established a stronger bond and found common ground in their passion for supporting underserved communities.
They decided to move forward with the educational partnership, both confident in Unity International's commitment to creating a positive impact beyond merely checking just a diversity box. This experience was a valuable lesson for both organizations, emphasizing the significance of embracing diversity and fostering intercultural communication to create a more inclusive world.
Questions for reflection. How do you think organizations can authentically demonstrate their commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion while avoiding the perception of checking a diversity box?
Reflecting on the story, what are some potential challenges faced by organizations that lack diversity representation on their website and social media, and how can they address these challenges?
In your opinion, what are some effective strategies that organizations can adopt to better understand and connect with experiences of the underserved and BIPOC communities that they aim to support?
From the story, what key learnings can be drawn about the importance of open and non-defensive communication when addressing concerns about intentions and perceptions related to diversity initiatives?
Based on the story's outcome, how can intercultural communication play a role in fostering collaboration between organizations with diverse backgrounds, perspectives, and goals in the context of promoting equity and inclusion?
A couple of additional references that we found informational on this topic are Don't Just Check the Box, Diversity is the Only Part of the Equation by Give and Take Inc., and that was found and published on LinkedIn.com. Also, So We Checked the Diversity Box, We're Good, Right? By Anna Taylor, published on Medium.com.